Good morning. Thank you for logging on, tuning in. I'm going to change the title of this video, or add to it, edit it, in other words, once the video is published. I'm going to change it to 16 arrests at the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And here's the thing. Maybe some of y'all a little confused, like, what's going on with Davy V? Why is he going so hard at the St. Patrick's Day Parade? There's nothing wrong with a little partying. To understand exactly where I'm coming from and what my point has been the last couple of days, you would have to know about Rochester, New York, and its very hypocritical, racist, prejudice climate, despite its rich civil rights history, like Frederick Douglass. Also, you'd have to know about Susan B. Anthony, whose great work and dedication and passion led to women's rights to vote. Like I've told my daughter about her. By the way, both of them are buried. Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony are both buried in Rochester, New York's beautiful, historic Mount Hope Cemetery. So to know why I've been going so hard at this whole St. Patrick's Day thing is because if it's one thing I despise more than dirty, fucking, crooked cops, it's hypocrisy, double standards. And for years, many people here in Rochester have been calling for the Puerto Rican festival to be banned, to end, right? And because of a little partying that goes on after the festival, a little rowdiness. And again, the festival, Puerto Rican festival, is full of good families and good people that go and enjoy have a good time for a 3-day weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and enjoy their culture, their heritage. And yes, afterwards, there's a few who, take the party to the streets, do some burnouts, right? Play some loud music, do some burnouts with motorcycles and cars. Hold on for a second. But basically, the reason I've been going hard in exposing the St. Patrick's Day Festival is because, for the most part, Rochester, New York mainstream media focuses on the Puerto Rican Festival every year, but seems to give a free pass to the St. Patrick's Day Festival, St. Patrick's Day Parade, which is basically full of fights, drunks, littering, and disrespecting a historic Rochester, New York neighborhood. And, my whole thing with this channel is to show a different side, to show something that sometimes people want to sweep under the rug, right? Or ignore. Like in the case of Rochester, New York's mainstream news media. Channel 10, Channel 13, Channel 8, Spectrum News, right? The Democrat and Chronicle newspaper. And I'm not even Puerto Rican, I'm Cuban. Shout out to all my Boricuas though, what's good? Gracias por siempre tune in. I gotta do a little Spanglish. My Spanish is a little rusty. Saludos a todos mis Boricuas. Let me say a couple things in Spanish to my Boricuas. Levántense, gente, porque muchos están por el piso. Por años quieren cerrar el festival puertorriqueño y las noticias no enseñan las cosas que pasan con los borrachos en el festival de St. Patrick's. Levántense y darse cuenta de la ciudad donde viven, Rochester, Nueva York, del racismo y la discriminación que hay aquí en esta ciudad contra la gente puertorriqueña. Basically, I said, lift up as a people, as a culture. to the Puerto Rican culture here and realize the racist city that you're living in, where mainstream news media and people ignore other things that are going on. So long story short, 16 arrests. 16 arrests at the Puerto Rican festival. I mean, at the Puerto Rican festival. 16 arrests at the St. Patrick's Day parade. Sorry about that. At least half of them, 8, for driving drunk, aka irresponsibly getting behind the wheel of a motor vehicle drunk and endangering innocent lives. That's what goes on every year at the St. Patrick's Day parade. And the St. Patrick's Day parade and day festivities. The other 8 for drunkard fights at bars in the East End district, who serve alcohol just to make money, even though they know that people are drunk, even though they can visibly tell that people are intoxicated and have had way too much to drink. What do? It's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the money. So they continue to serve these drunks. Then the fights break out, then the cops come, and then you got arrested. Have a great day, people. Peace.